Alright guys, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. This is the final challenge of the Elite Four in the Pokemon League. And honestly, it's against Elite Four member Drake. And I'm not looking forward to this at all. Just because in the original games, he gave me so much work. Probably just because, like, I mentioned this in the last episode. I played Pokemon since I was like 5. And ever since third generation came out, I really didn't know what the hell I was doing. I mean, I get the fact that he was a Dragon-type master and everything, but I didn't know what was super effective against everything then. You know, I didn't know my type matchups and what have you. But either way, let's go ahead and talk to Drake, and hopefully this won't be, like, as threatening as he was last time. Dramatic Drake and everything, you know? That's what I used to call him back in the day. He's so serious. Why so serious? I am the last of the Pokemon League Elite Four Drake, the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild living things. They are free. At times they hinder us. At times they help us. For us to battle alongside Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? If you don't, you will never prevail over me. Oh my god. And honestly, this little cutscene between here and his character, look at that! It's like the actual mouth of a dragon. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. So he leads off with his Altaria. So I'm guessing he doesn't have his Shelgon anymore. Because in the original Emerald, like Ruby and Sapphire games, I'm not sure about Ruby and Sapphire, but in Emerald anyway, he does lead off with his Shelgon. So I don't actually think he leads off with that now. I think that's done. That's gone. That's been forgotten. But it won't be forgotten in my mind just because that Shelgon did used to wreck me. Because first turn it would go for is Protect. You know, every single time I challenged the Elite Four, I always would forget that. Like, the Shogun would use Protect, I could set up or something, and it just wrecked me. His whole team would just literally wreck me. Okay, so let's find out whether or not Sahara can actually sweep. Because, I mean, Sahara is actually pretty going ham right now. I love the way I've planned out this team, you guys. I mean, honestly, oh, there we go. There we go. Now you want to learn Dynamic Punch. But let's get rid of Foresight on you just because, you know, Ghost types have been and done. We don't really need Foresight anymore. Because, I mean, the whole point was to use Foresight and then Cross Chop or Revenge or whatever I still had. And, you know, that's gone. That's been and done. Okay, so Salamence. I know that you have Intimidate, but I really think that you'll live in Intimidate. So, you know what? One time and one time only. Let's go out into Tempest and Ice Beam it. Because after that, you know, I really don't want to take an Intimidate from a Salamence. I just want to make sure. Okay, so that shows that it's faster than us. But what happens after we use our Primal Reversion? I think it may still be faster than us. I don't know. But all I do know is that we can probably take one hit from the Salamence. It's not Mega or anything. It's just a normal Salamence. But you know, normal Salamence can still be pretty powerful. But I don't think you'll live in an Ice Beam from a Primal Kyogre. I'm sorry, but I don't think you are. Dragon Rush. See, now that's what I was afraid of. That could have really done some decent damage to Sahara as well. I mean, I don't think we would have killed with the Dragon Claw just because the Intimidate drop and everything. I didn't really want to risk that and then have to rely on Kyogre here. I just wanted to make sure that we got his ace out the way with something which we're only going to use probably once throughout this whole Elite Four challenge. So he's going to send in his own Flygon. I know that he had one in the originals, but some people have actually been like telling me that he has two Flygons. And well, while Flygon is a very powerful Pokemon, I do love Flygon, but you know, I think on there like many, I think there's only like how many Dragon type Pokemon are there in Hoenn? Because Kingdra is second gen, isn't it? Because Claire had her own Kingdra in Gold and Silver. So why the hell couldn't you use past dragons? Why the hell couldn't you use like a Dragonite or something? You know, a Dragonite would have been really, really powerful for Drake's team. But then I feel like that's just mocking Lance, and I don't feel like that's what they want to do. Not mocking him per se, but like copying him with his ace and what have you. You know, a Dragonite on his team, even if it wasn't his ace, would have been powerful because you know, a third gen pseudo-legendary like Salamence is a pretty powerful ace. Superb, it should be said. Hi, thanks, man. Do appreciate that. You deserve every credit for coming this far as a Pokemon trainer. You do seem to know what is needed. Yes, what a trainer needs is a true and virtuous heart. It is through their contact with their trainers that Pokemon learn right from wrong. The influence of their trainers' good hearts help them grow strong. Go! Go onward! The champion is waiting. I love how he just stands aside and, like, lets you through. He's just like, move, bitch, get out my way. But okay, so, let's go ahead and heal up our team, like, fully now. Because now, it's a moment that we've been waiting for. We've bumped into him a couple of times. And, you know, if you don't know who the champion is by now, you guys, if you are new to the Pokemon scene or something, then prepare yourself. Because I have a feeling that this battle right here is about to be truly immense. But I do know what type of Pokemon he has, just from the originals and what have you, so I'm going to go ahead and lead off with Teravolt, and I shall see you guys in the next episode of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire.